Good evening, class 12. I welcome you in the next portion of entrepreneurship. Now, today we will discuss the intellectual property rights, or in short, we call it IPR. So, what is intellectual property right? The intellectual property right refers to a creation of the mind, such as invention. Okay, invention of something, literary rights. You write something, to get there's some portion you write, this followed. It's basically for your purposes, and the artistic works. It includes designs, symbol, names, and images used in trade, or we say used in commerce. So, what is the intellectual property right? Intellectual property right refers to creation of the mind, such as inventions, literary and artistic work, designs, and symbol, names, and images used in commerce. Intellectual property right is protected in law by, for example, patents, copyrights, and trademark, which enable people to earn recognition or financial benefits from what they invent or create, like publications, copyrights, patents, trademarks, industrial design, etc. Even we include trade secret also. So basically, when we study about the intellectual property rights, you know that intellectual property rights are the rights given to a person over the creation of their mind. They usually give the creator an exclusive right over the use of his or her creation for a certain period of time. Patents, trademarks, copyrights, trade secrets, we say also include industrial design, are the example of IPR. IPR intensive industry employs over 55 million Americans. Okay, if you understand this term, the IPR industry, the intellectual property rights industry, okay, about this segment employs more than 55 million Americans, and the worldwide is increased more than 90 million people. So why we use American word in that? I will tell you, because that basically you understand term what is IPR. तो इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स ये वो राइट्स होते हैं जो आप कोई भी पर्सन कोई इन्वेंट करता है, कोई चीज ने डिस्कवर की है, एंड इफ द डिस्कवरी कैन बी यूज इन बिजनेस, तो ही हैज अ फुल राइट. सपोज थॉमस एल्वा एडिसन मेक बल्ब, अगर वो आज के ज़माने में बल्ब बनाते हैं, ओके, तो ही हैज़ अ फुल चार्ज. जो भी कंपनी आज की डेट में बल्ब बनाती, दे हैव टू टेक परमिशन. इज इट क्लियर? ग्राहम बेल, ठीक है, डिस्कवर टेलीफोन, द कंपनी इज यूजिंग द फोन्स, they need to take permission from the Graham Bell कि भाई we can use and can we make the product, okay, because of your invention. Now think about this thing, the person who discovered Bluetooth, okay, all the company now and every mobiles, the Bluetooth devices here, okay, the term Bluetooth is here. Now what's a Bluetooth? You know that you all know what Bluetooth does. Okay, same way what GPRS does. The company who discover all this thing, it's an invention. The people earn money from that. You लोग कमाते हैं पैसा इससे. Okay, so these are invention. Similarly, the literary rights. Now you write something, आपने कोई literature लिखा है, and no company ठीक है could publish the literature without your permission. So this is intellectual property rights. Similarly, the artistic work, the artist, the art made by Amr Hussain. Now no other painter can use this work, because वो वर्क एक्सक्लूसिव उनका है. That's why their painting is so high. You heard the name Van Gogh, the famous sunflower painting. It's made by Van Gogh, and it costs more than 50 crore rupees. जो painting बिकी, there's more than 50 crore rupees, because that's an artistic work, belongs to Van Gogh. Van Gogh was a famous painter, belongs to Austria. Okay, similarly, the designs, you discover the car design, you discover the design of a product. So these designs that exclusively belongs to that person who discovered it, or that company who discovers it. Similarly, the symbols, the symbol of Maruti, the symbol of Honda, the symbol of Hyundai, nobody else can use it. Means वो अपने फायदे के लिए इसको use नहीं कर सकते. Is it clear? So these are the intellectual property rights. So what are these intellectual property rights? The intellectual property rights refers to a creation of the mind, such as inventions, literary and artistic work, designs, symbols, names, and images used in commerce. So these are IPR, intellectual property rights. Maybe you heard the example, the movie Three Idiot. Okay, it's based on Chetan Bhagat novel. So means when they make the movie, when they start, when Rajkumar Hirani, he's a director, and Vidhi Vinod Chopra is a producer, when they make the movie, they need to take permission from the Chetan Bhagat. We are using the certain points, we are taking the story from your book. Can we use it? Because this book entirely based on the royalties based through चेतन भगत ओनली. वो बुक के पास कॉपीराइट किसके? चेतन भगत के. तो दे नीड टेक परमिशन. ऑफ कोर्स दे पे मनी फॉर दिस. So these are the IPR, intellectual property rights. The intellectual property right is protected in law by, for example, patents, copyrights, trademark, okay, even the industrial design are the part of the intellectual property right, which enable people to earn recognition or the financial benefits from it. Means they charge money for this thing. The company who is using this thing, the company who are using their design, their artistic work, their copyright, they have to take money. They have to pay money to those peoples. Now that's why they say that people to earn recognition or financial benefit from what they invent or create, from publications, from copyrights, from patents, from trademarks, from industrial design, or whatever the trade secrets are there. So here, I hope you understand what's the definition of IPR. Patents, trademark, copyright, and trade secrets are the important part which is used in intellectual property rights. So I hope it's clear. The first thing. Now we discuss the copyright first. First is copyright. Now what are copyrights? Most people heard the same copyright. आपने बुक में देखा होगा ये कॉलम बना होता है C. The term refer for copyright. So copyright is a legal term. When we say copyright is a legal term used to describe the rights that creator have over their literary work or artistic work. Work covered by copyright range from book, music, painting, film to computer programs, or even a database or the advertisements, even the maps. So copyrights are generally is a legal term used to describe the rights that the creator have over their literary works. Okay, not only the literary work or the artistic work or work covered by the copyright image from books, music, painting, films, even the computer programs, even the database, even the advertisement, even you make a map. तो copyright general term means ठीक है आप कोई भी बुक लिखते हो, ओके आपने कोई भी मैप डिजाइन किया है, आपने कोई भी आर्टिस्टिक वर्क बनाया है, ओके दिस कम अंडर द कॉपीराइट. ओके आपने कोई भी म्यूजिक कंपोज किया है तो म्यूजिक में किसका राइट है? आपका राइट है. ओके इफ एनी म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर want to use that music, he need to take permission from you. Of course आप उसको वो कॉपीराइट बेच सकते हो कि भाई मैंने ये सॉन्ग बनाया था, इफ यू हैव टू यूज इन योर मूवी यू कैन यूज इट बट यू हैव टू पे मनी टू मी. ओके दिस थिंग आ दिया. या आपने कोई मूवी का नाम पहले ही कॉपीराइट करा दिया है, भाई ये मूवी है ठीक है, इस नाम से कोई और मूवी नहीं बनेगी बिकॉज ये मूवी का नाम मैं पहले ही सोच चुका हूँ और मैं इस पे मूवी बनाने वाला हूँ, तो ये मेरा कॉपीराइट है. तो these are certain examples which are using intellectual property rights. The first thing is copyright. Next comes patents. You mostly terms heard that patents. Americans are very high in recording the highest number of patents. Even they record the patents of turmeric. हम लोग टर्मरिक का हमारे हिंदुस्तान में ठीक है we use turmeric. हमने हल्दी we call it. We use it from ठीक है thousands of years. जब भी कोई बीमार पड़ता है तो मदर से इसकी हल्दी वाला दूध पी लो. बट यू ठीक है simply to understand that he means that these patents, he is shocked to know that the patents the turmeric patent is goes to America. अमेरिका ने टर्मरिक का पेटेंट करा रखा है. Even the basmati rice, they don't know what is basmati rice. They don't know what's a rice. They only know rice. They don't know what the basmati rice. But the basmati rice is patented by America. Now I don't know how they do it. There are very long stories out there because they are very even we can simply say that the European and American people are very high in terms of industrial segments. Okay, the first industrial revolution occurred first in Europe and then in USA. In India it comes very late. That's why they are very high. They are very active in terms of copyright and patent. So what is patent? Patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention. Suppose you discover something. आपने कोई भी आपने ब्लूटूथ बनाया, आपने जीपीआरएस डिवाइस बनाई और आगे भी बनती रहेंगी. आपने कोई भी डिवाइस बनाया, उसने इसको पेटेंट कर लिया. द कंपनी हु वांट टू यूज दैट particular thing, the company who want to use that GPRS or the company who want to use that Bluetooth, they need to take your permission because you are the first person who discovered that. The patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention. Generally speaking, a patent provides the patent owner with the right to decide how or whether the investment or whether the inventions can be used by others. How much money they need to pay, that depends upon the utility of the invention. वो invention कितनी important है, उसकी utility क्या होगी in terms of commerce, कितना बिकने के chance हैं, then that financial term depend upon that only. So I hope you understand what is a patent. A patent is an exclusive right granted for inventions. Generally speaking, a patent provides the patent owner with the right to decide how or whether the invention can be used by others. I hope it's clear. So when we say patent, patent is an exclusive right. Is an exclusive right, okay, granted for invention. Is granted generally for invention. Okay, is that clear? I hope you understand what is the meaning of copyright and patents. Next one after copyright and patents are trademarks. Next are trademarks. These are again one of the important part of intellectual property rights. Trademarks. Now what are trademarks? हम trademark बोलते किसको हैं? A trademark is a sign capable of distinguish the goods or services of one enterprise from those of other enterprise who are dealing in same product. So trademark, ठीक है, generally trademarks, ठीक है, are date back to ancient times where artisans used to put their signature or mark on their product. So where trademark is simple and is a sign capable of differentiate the goods or services of an enterprise from those of other enterprise. So if you say trademark is any legally protected abstract or representation or slogan associated with a company or product that deliberately differentiates it in the market. Now, then next question arises, how does a trademark work? A trademark is a marketing device that visually sets a company or product apart from singular items trying to gain market share. Trademarks are a form of intellectual properties that are unique to a company or its products, slogans, symbols, or inventive catchphrases. A common example of trademarks. Company legally register their trademarks with the appropriate authorities in order to prevent competing companies from copying it. The trademark or trademarks designated by the superscripted infringing on a registered trademark is illegal and may be used as justification for legal action by the company which legal rights to trademark. Okay, so simply if we say example, what is trademark? So we simply say trademark is a sign capable of differentiating the goods and services of one enterprise from those of other enterprise if they are dealing in same company, same product. So trademarks, generally we call, in ancient times, we call it where artisans used to put their signature or mark on their product, means to differentiate कि भाई ये product हमने बनाया है. The trademark includes the symbols also, the trademarks includes the signature also, the trademark includes the slogan also. Okay, so these terms called trademarks. Next we come industrial design. Might be heard that what is industrial design. You know that industrial design constitutes, okay, the ornamental or design. A design may consist of three-dimensional features such as the shape, surface of an article or the product, or of two-dimensional features such as pattern lines or color. So basically when we say industrial design, design से हर company का अपना design होता है. If you see that logo of McDonald's, they have a red colors in that. Similarly, if you see Domino's colors, So they are the industrial design which no other company can use it because they represent it. So our industrial design constitutes the ornamental or a design may consist of three-dimensional features such as the shape, surface of an article, or two-dimensional features such as patterns, lines, or color. That means when we talk about the industrial design, if you see every company have their own industrial designs. If you see the office of Vodafone, if you see the office of Airtel, you find the differentiation in that. Okay, if you move to McD restaurant, if you move to Domino's restaurant, you can able to differentiate because the industrial design says that they use that type of colors, that type of shapes which cannot be used by other companies. So here is the important part, industrial designs. Okay, next part it comes trade secrets. Now what are, apart from industrial design, there are certain trade secrets are there. Now people ask what are trade secrets? Have you understand term? The formula of Coca-Cola is example of trade secret. Okay, if you see the formula for Coca-Cola, okay, this is a trade secret. So what is trade secret? Trade secrets are the intellectual property right on confidential informations. Okay, these are the trade secrets are the confidential information, okay, which may be sold or licensed. जिसको हम बेच सकते हैं, ठीक है. How the Coca-Cola make use the formula to make of making Coca-Cola. Even the formula of making the KFC chicken, okay, is an example of trade secrets. There are not many other examples are there how to make trade secrets. Okay, but there are some common terms which you use in everyday life. Even the trade secrets to make the salad is again this is a trade secret. How they make the salad. Okay, what you know what's the ingredient used in that? They mark the ingredient, but how they use it, there's an important part. This term is called trade secrets. Okay, even the Bovita, how they use, what type of in what proportion they use all the contents, it's a part of trade secret. But the basic much describable trade secret is the formula of Coca-Cola. So if you know that, what is a trade secret? So trade secrets are again the intellectual property rights on confidential information which may be sold or licensed. Okay, the simple examples are the formula for Coca-Cola or the recipe of KFC chicken. Okay, I hope you understand what are different types of intellectual property rights are there. So these intellectual property rights can be sold or licensed in terms of money. If you discuss something, you can sold in terms of money. I told you example of patents. Okay, there are certain example of patents are computer software patents. आपने कोई चीज सॉफ्टवेयर बनाया, आपने इसको पेटेंट करा दिया. Now, if you want to use that software to any company, they will pay money to you. So these are called software patents. Even इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग पेटेंट्स, आपने कोई इंजीनियरिंग डिजाइन किया है, कोई मशीनरी बनाई है, एंड देन मशीनरी इज इजी टू हैंडल, इट कैन सेव योर टाइम. अगेन दैट ठीक है, दैट electrical engineering machines is patent. If any company want to use it, they need your permission on that. These are the example of patents. Even 3D printers, iPhone design patents, these are the example of patents. Nobody can use the iPhone symbol in any phone because entirely patent by the Apple. So these are common terms. I hope it's clear what's the intellectual property rights all about. After intellectual property rights, we move further. We move to price mix. The first is, you understand what is the price and pricing strategy. Price and pricing strategies, or what is the technique of pricing strategies. Now, it's an important part. We are talking about the second P. Okay. First one will be a study about the product. Next is price. Then we move forward to promotion. Okay, so product, price, place, and promotion. The first thing is, when we talk about the price, the price is the only revenue generating activity among 4P. If you see the 4 P's, you all know what are the 4 P's are there. The first one is product, then we say price, then third is place, and how we promote them. And the fourth one comes as promotion. Okay, among all these things, among all the 4 P's, pricing is the only thing which generate revenue, because when you charge price, then only you can generate the revenue. So what is the price and pricing strategy? So it refers to, when you talk about the pricing strategy, it refers to the value that is put on a product or service. It represents the sum of values that consumers are willing to exchange for the benefit of having or using the product. The price of word depends upon lot many things, a lot many. So first you understand what is the price. The price means that value, वो कीमत जिसको कंज्यूमर, जिस कीमत पे कंज्यूमर उस प्रोडक्ट को खरीदने को तैयार है और विलिंगली इसको यूज करने के लिए तैयार है. When he use the product, when जब वो उस प्रोडक्ट को यूज करेगा, then only he can pay the price. Okay, तभी तो बार बार दोबारा आएगा हमारे पास. So means that when we talk about the pricing strategy, it simply says it refers to the value that is put on a product. It represents the sum of values that consumers are willing to exchange for the benefit of having or using the product. The price of product depends upon. अब हमें price किस पे depend करता है? ठीक है, of course the most people say goods पे, but not only depend on goods, it depends on the production also. The first thing is, when we talk about the price of the product is generally depend upon cost of production. वो goods कितने का पड़ा? The cost of production generally include, हम जब बात करते हैं cost of production, it includes cost of raw material. Just wait, I'll change my marker. Depend on cost of raw material, okay, which include the cost of labor also, which include all the direct expenses which are occur, direct and indirect expenses which are occur in making a product. Expenses occurs in making a product. जो goods बनाने में हमें कितनी cost लगी. Now all things are included. ठीक है, when we decide a product, price of a product. That means the price of product depends upon the cost of production. Then ठीक है, which segment we targeted, हमने किस segment को target किया है, and of course ठीक है, how we promote it. Okay, तो price I told you, ठीक है, it also depend upon the segment targeted, ability of consumer to pay, how much the consumer is able to pay for the product. Okay, the next thing, it also depends upon the market forces, demand and supply. What are the different competitors are there and how you supply your product. That means all the pricing strategy depend upon all those things. It includes cost of production, which segment you are targeting, okay, how much the consumer is able to pay. In short, we call it ability of the consumer to pay. Fourth thing is market forces, demand and supply. बड़ा कितने competitors हैं, demand कितनी है, supply कैसे करेंगे. So that's what I'm saying. Price is the only revenue generating element among the 4P. So when we talk the price it involves determination of price of the product. It plays an important role in marketing of goods and services. Now किसी product की कीमत कितनी है, it plays a very important role in determining, important role in marketing of goods and services. So that's why pricing plays a very important role. Next, you know that in pricing, it is considered as an effective weapon during stiff competition. As a firm compete with each other on the basis of price. Today's world is based on consumer oriented. It's not a product oriented. Now company first looking for their consumer first, and they analyze their demands. They analyze their preferences. They analyze their taste, because now they are making the product according to taste and preferences of the customer, because they know that if you want to survive in the market, they have to make the product which can satisfy the consumers. And you know that taste and preferences of every age group is different. You cannot say the age group between 1 to 10 has the same taste as the taste of age group between 30 to 40 years. I mean that even the female and female have a different taste. Even the people who are living in villages, the people who are living in urban areas, they have different tastes, they have different preferences. The consumer is making a thing which can satisfy the needs and tastes of consumer. So that's why I'm saying that it is considered as an effective weapon during stiff competition. As a firm compete with each other on the basis of price. Now, this firm is competing on the basis of price. Now, what is the pricing objectives? Let's come what are the pricing objectives. Why a company decide the prices or why the prices plays an important role. Price का इतना important role क्यों है? तो pricing objectives. Not many people say why price? Because of that price is the main thing. When you charge the price, okay, it's involved in survival of a company. Okay, it maximize the current profit. It maximize market share. It using market scheming. It using to get product quality leadership. So when we decide the price, the pricing objectives, we always considers. Okay, that means when we consider price objective, the first thing why the price is important. It's important for survival. Second thing is it used to find out the maximum current profit. It helps in maximizing current profit. Maximizing current profits. Next thing is it helping maximizing market share. It helping build market share. Next thing is with the help of marketing, we become a leadership in the market, quality leadership. If we show the best best product and the best price, we become quality leadership in that. So that's how the pricing objective. The pricing plays a very important role. I hope it's clear. Now pricing is depend upon the lot many things. When we say the pricing objectives, the pricing will be depend upon lot many factors. You know, the segmented pricing. Now what is segmented pricing? Segmented pricing means from one place to another. You segment the pricing. Okay, not one place to another. Even the price of different age groups of peoples. Okay, even the price of the price you are charging for same product in urban areas, in rural areas. So these are the price adjustment strategies. It say that you decide the price on the basis of segmentation. They are international pricing. You decide the price on the basis of geographical areas. Okay, there are some promotion pricing are there. So these are the price adjustment strategies. You provide discount allowances in pricing. So these are the pricing objectives. So basically, what is the pricing of? Why the pricing plays an important role? Pricing plays an important role for survival, for maximizing current profits, to help in improving the market share, and if you charge the right price for a right product, you become a quality leadership. These are the important points we use in pricing. ये वो सारे फैक्टर हैं जो हम प्राइसिंग में यूज करते हैं. तो आई होप इट्स क्लियर व्हाट इज द टर्म. तो इन सिंपल टर्म इफ यू से व्हाट इज प्राइसिंग, तो प्राइसिंग मीन्स इट इन्वॉल्व डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ प्राइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. इट प्लेज एन important role in marketing of goods and services. So in my next topic, I will teach you what are different type of pricing are there. Okay, till then, if you find any difficulty, please do write to me. I hope you understand what is pricing, and what the main thing is what are the intellectual property rights.